Yo, 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 what is up? What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back for another edition, yet again, of our Premier League watch along. In this case, it's the Super Sunday. Super Sunday is here with us, guys. It is here with us. And we've got some interesting games lined up for this afternoon. I've got 4 games coming up, kicking off simultaneously at the top of the hour. And then later on, we're going to have the big one, which is Manchester City versus Liverpool. But we'll get to that when we get there. So for now, we're here for the 5 p.m. games that are kicking off at around 7 to 10 minutes time. Anyway, hope you guys are doing fine. Hope you guys have had a wonderful Sunday. As always, if it's your first time here on the channel, make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel if you are new. And of course, if you are a returning subscriber, do make sure you support the channel by liking the video so that we can get this. Basically just helps the algorithm push the video out there. So any hope you guys are doing well. For those that were at church today, hope you had a wonderful day in service. For those that were chilling, relaxing at home, hope you also enjoyed yourself. For those that are working, hope you at least now your day is done. No more work. At least now you can catch on a few games that are going to be happening in the Premier League. So yeah, so basically games will be kicking off from 5 p.m. So we have a number of games lined up this afternoon. Have Aston Villa versus Bournemouth, Brentford versus Newcastle, Crystal Palace versus Brighton, and of course Forest versus Leeds. So that game right there is a relegation 6-pointer because those teams are kind of quite close to each other. Leeds are kind of 5 points away from Forest. That's why we say that it's a relegation 6-pointer because Forest are currently in the relegation zone. So as far as the lineups are concerned, let me show you guys the lineups of all the teams that are playing today. So just give me a second. There we go. There we go. There we go. So for the lineups for Aston Villa, we're playing in a 4-2-3-1. Martinez in goal, Lucas Digne, Torres, Pau Torres, Enzi Konsa, and Mati Cash. And then, of course, Kamara and Onana in midfield. Buendia, Rogers, McGinn, and, of course, Oli Watkins up front. For Bournemouth, I have Petrovic in goal, Smith, Milosavic, Senesi and Trafford. Then, of course, Alex Scott, Chris Adams. This is Chris Adams. No, Charlie Adam. No, sorry, not Charlie Adam. Tyler Adam. Sorry, Tyler Adam. Then Marcus Tavernier, Clivert, and Semenyo. And of course, Evan Nilsson as the guy who's up front for them. As for the 2 benches, gonna have for Aston Villa, I've got Bizot, Madsen, Lindelof, Bogarde, Barkley, Tillemans, Marlen, Hussein, Sancho, Garcia, and Tyrone Mings and Tyrone Mings and Garcia are out. And then of course for Bournemouth go Dennis, Jimenez, Diakite, Lewis Cook, Ryan Christie, Adi, Ben Gannon, Brooks, and Krupi. Krupi, the guy who has been in form, getting one brace after another. Today he's on the bench. Yeah, for the other game, Brentford versus Newcastle. The 2 lineups, Brentford, Kelleher in goal, Kayonde, Van der Barg, Collins, and Aaron Hickey. In midfield, got Jordan Henderson, Yamoluk, and the Shada, Damsgaard, Utara, and man like Igor Thiago up front. For Newcastle, yeah, this team doesn't really change much. You got Nick Pope in goal, Trippier, Thiago, Botman, and Dan Burn, Joelinton, Tonali, and Bruno Guimaraes, and of course Jacob Murphy, Harvey Barnes, and Voltemade up front. So the 2 benches for Brentford, you have got Vladson, Pinnock, Luis Potter, Rico Henry, Fabio Carvalho, Onyeka, Jensen, Yanelt, and Reese Nelson. For Newcastle, we've got Ramsdale, Kraft, Fabian Shah, Jamal Lascelles, Lewis Hall, Willock, Miley, Elanga, and Jacob Ramsey. So yeah, I don't know why. Seems like Elanga nowadays does not even get a start for Newcastle. I don't know why. Anyway, for Palace, Brighton, Palace, you have Henderson in goal, Canvot, so that means today there is no Mark Gay, Lacroix, and Richards in defense, Mitchell, Kamada, Wharton, and Munoz in midfield, Jefferson Lama, Ismail Essa, and Mateta up front. For Brighton, got Verbruggen, Wifer, Van Heck, Dunk, and Kadioglu, Ayari, Baleba, Minte, Ruta, Gomez, and of course, man like Danny Welbeck up front. As for the bench for Crystal Palace, have Rami Matthews, Walter Benitez, Nathaniel Klein, Sosa, Deveni, Ese, Willie Hughes, Jeremy Pino, and Christians Uche. For Brighton, gonna have Steele in goal, others as a keeper. On the bench, Coppola, Veltman, Kruiper, Bokagli, Knight, Oriola, and Zima. So, yeah, Brighton also have a very huge injury list. Gruda, Milner, Mitoma, Webster, Easywood, and Solimatch unavailable for Brighton today. And then, of course, our last game, last but definitely not least, Nottingham Forest versus Leeds. For Forest, you've got Nico Williams, Sales in goal, Nico Williams, Murillo, Milenkovic, and of course, Savona in defense. In midfield, you got Elliot Anderson, Sangare, and Gibbs White, Dominguez on the left, Ndoye as the right winger, and of course, Igo Jesus as the lone striker. For Leeds have Perry in goal, Bogle, Rodon, Bigol, and a Goodmanson in defense, Ampadu, Longstaff, and Stash in midfield, Okafor, Aronson as the wingers, and of course, man like Nemcha as the lone striker. Don't know where is Calvert-Lewin. Calvert-Lewin is not playing today. He's actually on the bench. Anyway, for Nottingham Forest are going to have Victor Cunha. This is not Matthias Cunha. That's a different Cunha. Morato, Abbott, Makati, Ryan Yates, Muinga, Richard Hutchinson, Awoni on the bench. So for the guys that are missing, got Hudson Adoi missing, Chris Wood, Andesgan, Olaina Zinchenko, Bakwa, and Luis. That name is interesting, man. I don't want to say it again. For Leeds, we're going to have Carl Dallo on the bench as a keeper, James Justin, Pascal Strauk, Ako Tanaka, Gruev, Dan James, Calvert-Lewin, Jack Harrison, and of course, Joel Piro. Then, of course, Sebastian and Wilfred Yonto are the ones that are missing for Leeds. So, basically, I don't want to say it's a star-studded lineup, but both teams are having guys who are missing, man. Especially Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace have a number of guys out. So let's see how they're going to perform today without their club captain. As always, guys, make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel if it's your first time here. And if it's your returning subscriber, do make sure that you support the channel by liking the video. Also, drop your predictions in the chat. Let us know whom you think is gonna carry the day in these Premier League games that are kicking off in right about a minute's time. And of course, we're gonna have the big one later on in the evening from around 19:30 hours. If you prefer 24 o'clock system or the simple clock system, AM, PM, gonna have a game starting at 7:30. So we're just about ready to start. All the teams are sure they have made their way onto the pitch. So just need to get the stream for all the games that we are gonna follow today. Or just as always, we're gonna keep interchanging, moving from side to side, at least observing the games that we are following today. So as always, as it's been a tradition in all the games for this particular weekend, they are doing the famous what's it called? What commemoration of the World War II that was fought between 1939 and 1945. Yeah, just the light in here. Give me a second. Here we go. Here we go. Yeah, so Brentford, Newcastle about to kick off. I'm sure maybe the other games have also kicked off, but we're just gonna follow all the games, guys. We are going to follow all the games. Yes. And of course, as always, no fake scores in the chat, guys. No fake scores in the chat. For Brentford, Newcastle, yeah, and we are off in the Brentford Newcastle game. So Brentford, as always, in their usual red and white shirts with black shorts, and of course Newcastle playing in their match changed kit of orange shorts and what color is this? Is it navy blue or what? Navy blue t-shirts, man, with some orange stripes on the shoulder. Yeah, so that game has kicked off. There's another game that has also kicked off. Yep. Aston Villa, Bournemouth has also kicked off. So you can also start the clock there. And so has the Crystal Palace Brighton game. So the Leeds Forest Leeds game has not yet kicked off, but we will definitely start the clock when the game starts. Yeah. So anyway, let us see what's the holder. Let us see what the holder pays, man, because I don't know why that game hasn't kicked off. Huh? And the rest have already kicked off. So let us see. Let us see. Hope there are no issues in this game. Yeah, the game has actually kicked off. So Leeds. So our last game, Leeds versus Forest, has also kicked off. So all the games are officially underway. All the games are officially underway, man. Leeds, of course, playing in their change strips of blue shorts and blue t-shirts, while Nottingham Forest in their usual kit of red t-shirts and white shorts. Yeah, so as always, guys, no fake scores in the chat, guys. Please, 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 guys, no fake scores in the chat, man. If you manage to get an update of any game, just let us know in the chat, but please do not spam the chat with fake scores, man. So anyway, let us see. Let's go over to the Crystal Palace Brighton game. Let's see how this one is shaping up after it has kicked off. So, but the Aston Villa, for me, the game to watch for this weekend is definitely, or rather for this round of fixtures, kicking off at this hour is definitely the Crystal Palace. Sorry, not Crystal Palace, Aston Villa Bournemouth game. For that is a very, very big game for either team, man. Bournemouth hoping to go back inside the top three with a victory over Aston Villa. Aston Villa hoping to move further and further away, other closer to the top. Yeah, so I'm sure they'll be hoping for a good game today. Just trying to synchronize the clock so that we are in order. Yep. So at least we are good. So final game that we are following Aston Villa, Oh my God, what am I saying? Aston Villa, Bournemouth, man. Aston Villa versus Bournemouth. Yes, so Aston Villa, of course, their usual strips of is this color? I've never known what the color this is. Aston Villa kit. I don't know what color is this, man. Oh, here it's burgundy. Burgundy with what white shorts. And of course, Bournemouth are wearing the very light pink color. I expected them maybe to play with a different color, but anyway, looks funny on them, man. This color looks funny on these Bournemouth players, man. Looks funny on them, man. And what's going on? So anyway, at least all games are officially underway. At least I don't know where we are gonna get some action from. Let's go book the Brentford Newcastle game. Either Harvey Barnes. This is Bruno G. Bruno G the shot. Well over the bar. Well over the bar, man. Chaungo, chaungo. Chunga. I also learned Chinese, man. Not really called Chinese, it's called Mandarin. There's nothing like Chinese. Chinese is actually what? A name that refers to the individual. Chinese is not a language. I also had to learn the hard way. There's no language that it's called Chinese, man. Anyway, it's a goal kick to Brentford. Yeah, so yeah, all games currently at 0-0. Still not much action happening. But at least you are gonna keep updated on all the games and all the changes as the games unfold. Anyway, guys, as always, make sure that you are liking the video and subscribing to the channel. It's your first time here on the Vinskey Valor YouTube channel. And as always, if you are a returning subscriber, make sure you support the channel by liking the video. As always, we don't charge you for your subscription or your like, man. It's completely free. So just support the channel, man or lady. Yes, this is Collins coming forward into Outara, Kayonde. Kayonde cuts inside. It's back with the Yamoluk. So this is Henderson. This is now Yamoluk. Yamoluk into Yanelt. This is the Damsgaard. Yamoluk back with Jordan Henderson. Anyway, so let's switch over to the Crystal Palace Brighton game. Let's see what's going on there, man. Let us see what is going on there, man. I don't know why Gay is unavailable today. Is he injured? Gay injured today? I don't know. Why is he unavailable? Let me check. Why is Mark Gay unavailable? Let us watch this attack first from Brighton. Oh! The ball just fizzled across the 6-yard box, man. Yeah, Brighton are so playing with their changed kits of yellow t-shirts and of course yellow shorts as well. Not a bad color. Sorry, this is not yellow, man. These are some variant of orange mustard. I don't know. What color is this, man? Yeah, it's not definitely not yellow. I don't know why I was saying yellow. Looks like mustard, looks like some touch of orange, very, very deep orange. Anyway, it's a corner to Brighton. Corner comes into the box. Oh, headed away. Adam Wharton clears it further away as far as Minte. Minte is going to recycle it for Brighton. Into the box. Cleared by Richards. Oh, what a save, man, by Henderson. Yeah. What a shot. Was he offside? Brighton with an early chance, man. They should have buried that chance, honestly. They should have buried that chance. Minte with the cross into the box. Then it was just picked up. Who is this? Is that Gomez? Yeah, looked like him, huh? He was unlucky, man. He just unleashed a very ferocious shot straight at the goalkeeper, man. Yeah, keeper had it covered from all fronts, man. Come on, Henderson. You're supposed to have better distribution of the ball, man. Anyway, Munoz charging forward. Munoz into the box rather for Mateta. Papesa! What a save by Verbruggen, man. What a save from Verbruggen. Yeah, he clearly saved a certain goal there. He has actually saved a certain goal. Oh, it was well placed by Ismail Essar, man. Then Verbruggen with his left palm pushed it away, man. Out for a corner. So it's a corner to Crystal Palace. The game, it seems like it's gonna be end-to-end stuff, man, in this game. Seems like it's gonna be end-to-end stuff. So Adam Wharton on set piece rather than corner duty for Crystal Palace. Adam Wharton Yeah, there have been rumors that he might be on his way to United in the January transfer window, but we'll see. Adam Wharton into the box, cleared by Welbeck. Oh, that was Ruta, picked up by Mitchell. Wharton. Ah, cross the ball better, man. Ruta challenging for the ball with Mitchell. Mitchell, well played by Mitchell, man. Oh, Pape size clean through. Sa! Ay, Sa, man. Ah, this guy, man. Seriously, you need to work on your finishing. Come on, man. What better chance do you want? That was a wonderful ball from Adam Wharton. Oh, okay. He might have been offside, man. If he scored, the goal would have been chalked off offside. Come on. Just slip in Mateta, man. Mateta was clean through in the middle. Ah, come on, man. He dragged his shot wide. Ah, Ismail Essa, yeah. Ismail Essa is like that, man. On his day, he can bury any chance. But when he starts missing chances, man, he might miss so many. He might miss so many chances. Yeah. So let us switch over to the Aston Villa. What's going on? Aston Villa Bournemouth game. Let's see what's going on in this game. I think this is the game that is on Goal Rush. So yeah, still 0-0, man. Still 0-0. So observe this for some time, man. But like I said, these are very good games. These are very good game, man. Actually, this is a game that Aston Villa won 4-0 last season. This is Kamara. Kamara with a shot. Oh, wonderful save by Petrovic. Like every time I'm switching over to a game, there's a chance for either side, man. What a shot from Kamara. It was parried away by Petrovic. So it's a corner for Bournemouth. Corner for Bournemouth. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. So, anyway, it's a game that you have not sampled for some time. Forest versus Leeds. Let's have a look at this relegation 6-pointer, man. The corner to Forest. Let's see what they're going to do from this corner. Well, into the box. Gibbs White. Oh, what a save from the goalkeeper. What a save, man. Ay, 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 yeah. I'm keeping my record alive, man. Every time I switch over to a game, there's a team on the attack, man. Ay, 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 yeah. Keeper had to save, huh? Double save from the keeper, man. He was actually wrong-footed. He parried it, and then he managed to parry it further away from the on-rushing striker. He go Jesus. So, but anyway. Oh, actually, he was offside. He was in an offside position. Yeah, so far, are there any goals that have gone in? I don't know. I don't know if there are any goals that have gone in. Yeah, so all teams are still at a deadlock, man. All teams are at a deadlock. What's wrong with Joy Linton here? Brentford, Newcastle. What's wrong with Joy Linton? Is he okay? It seems like he hurt his calf. Seems like someone stepped on him. Huh? As he receives treatment, let us go over to the Palace Brighton game. Let's go over to the Palace Brighton game. It's a corner to Brighton. Harry punched away by Henderson. Picked up by Welbeck. To the box. Decent chance. Yeah, Mateta just headed it away, man. Gomez recycles the play into Welbeck. Minte. Picked up by Kamada. Munoz. This is Ismail Essa. He's on his own, man. Ismail Essa. Come on, don't give him a yellow card, man. Yep, no yellow card on Wi-Fi. He's lucky. He's lucky to have escaped without a booking, huh? He's so lucky, man. So lucky. Oh, actually missed a goal, man. Leeds have already taken the lead. Oh, wow. Come on, man. When did they actually score? Oh, who scored for Leeds? Aronson. What a shot. To the bottom corner, man. So, Leeds have already taken the lead. Leeds have taken the lead against Forest. So, Leeds have already taken the lead against Forest, man. So, it's Leeds 1, Nottingham Forest 0. So, who scored the goal? Let me see who scored the goal. Oh, goal was called by Nemcha. Yeah, their striker, Nemcha. Nemcha is the one who scored the goal, assisted by Brandon Aronson. And Nottingham Forest are in shambles, man. Nottingham Forest are in serious shambles, man. It's like they can't buy a win from anywhere. They can't clearly buy a win from anywhere at the moment. Yeah, so Nemcha has scored for Leeds. This is Ndoe rather. The box. Sangare! Goal! Forest have equalized immediately. It's 1-1, man. 1-1. No sooner had Leeds taken the lead and Forest just equalized immediately, man. Yes, that is what you call a relegation 6-pointer, man. But a goal was scored by Sangare. Yep. The keeper just parried the shot into his path, man. And he was by himself around the penalty spot. Just passed the ball into an unguarded net. There was no keeper close to him. But all the Leeds defenders were away, man. Were away from him, man. Yeah. One of the easiest goals that you'll score, man, in your lifetime, man. Sangare. Yep, just passed the ball into the net. So it's 1-1 between Forest and Leeds. Goal has been scored by Ibrahim Sangare. Yeah, the goals are beginning to stream in now, huh? That's good. That is what we want to see, man. Ibrahim Sangare. Guy from Cote d'Ivoire. Or if you prefer, Ivory Coast. Yes, because Ivory Coast is the former name. Nowadays they are known as Cote d'Ivoire, man. Cote d'Ivoire, man. Anyway, guys, do make sure that you like the video and subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. For you lot that are new to the stream, and for you that is a returning subscriber, do make sure you support the channel by liking the video. Aston Villa Bournemouth game, man. It's like there isn't much happening, eh? I expected this to be the game where we're gonna have end-to-end stuff, but maybe they might cancel each other out, eh? Because as far as the league table is concerned, let me check. Current league standings. Current league standings yeah. So Bournemouth are currently on 18 points. If they are to win this game, they move on to 21 points. 5 points behind Arsenal. For Aston Villa in 11th place. If they are to win this, actually they have 16 points. If they are to win, 15 points actually. If they are to win this, they move all the way to what position? To 6th. Yeah. Because like I said yesterday, we've got so many teams, like 4 or 5 teams tied on 19 or 18 points. Because with the current results, as they are right now, there are actually 3 teams on 19 points: Man City, Sunderland, and Bournemouth. Then you have three other teams on 18 points: Tottenham, Liverpool, and Manchester United. So basically, whoever wins their game definitely will be moving up a few positions, especially if it's the likes of either Brighton, Crystal Palace, Bournemouth, or Aston Villa. Because Crystal Palace are also on 17 points. If they are to win this game, they actually move on to 20 points. Bournemouth game, man, seems to be a bit dead, man. Like both teams are just cancelling each other out. Both teams are cancelling each other out. Why do I call him Papesa, man? Papesa is the guy from Tottenham. I don't know why I always keep confusing Ismail Essa with Papesa, man. Pape Matesa. I don't know why, man. Maybe it's because the name just comes easily to me. Anyway, Adam Wharton with the ball. He's unable to find Ismail Essa with the long ball. So it's a throw into Brighton. Yeah, in fact, let me go over to the Newcastle Brentford game. I haven't seen that game in a while. Don't know what's happening in this game. There might be been a goal. Maybe somebody might even have scored a hat trick, man. Yeah, nah, just kidding. Kayonde with the cross cleared by Botman. Just yes, more of an elevated clearance than a distance clearance, man. Because the ball just went straight up into the air, man. Yeah, so guys, do remember that immediately after these games, we're gonna have the biggest game of the weekend, starting from 19:30 hours. So from 19:30 hours, or if you prefer, the normal AM PM from 7:30 p.m. We're gonna have Manchester City versus Liverpool. So City are the team that is hosting Liverpool. Yeah, either team would be looking to close the gap on Arsenal, because Arsenal dropped points yesterday with a very, very exciting 2-2 draw against Sunderland. In fact, that was actually Arsenal's biggest test this season, both in the Champions League and in the league. It seems like Jacob Ramsey is about to come on for Newcastle. It's like Joe Linton will be unable to continue. Joe Linton will be unable to continue ever since he injured his calf. Or Utara actually stepped on his calf. He's been unable to recover, man. So it seems like what? He was patched up earlier, but unable to run off the injury. So that means that Jacob Ramsey will be replacing Joel Linton. Yeah, so Joel Linton has been forced off. So Newcastle have been forced into an early change. Newcastle have been forced into an early change. So Linton, I hope he's gonna be okay, but that doesn't look serious. I think maybe he's just needs a bit of recovery. Maybe he just needs to put some ice on it for some time, and he'll be good to go. At least we don't have any games coming up next weekend, because it will be the international break, the last international break of this year. So, has he even gotten a call up for Brazil? I don't think so. I've never seen John Linton play for Brazil. So who knows, man? Who knows? Who knows? So I'm sure he's gonna get enough time to recover from that injury. Anyway, guys, do make sure that you are liking the video and subscribing to the channel if you are not already subscribed. And for the few of you, or the many of you rather, that are new to the channel, do make sure that you subscribe to the channel, and of course like the video as well. If you are a returning subscriber, do make sure you support the channel by liking the video. Newcastle on the attack. Avi Barnes loses out. Peter by Kayode. Jesus, yeah. Henderson doing, man. This is Igor, Thiago with Dan Ban. Peter by Ramsey. Come on, somebody just put the ball down, man. Why do we have ping pong football? Anyway, ball is back with the goalkeeper. On the badge, he is now on the bag. Actually, on the bag. This is Kelleher. Anyway, let's go back to the Crystal Palace game. That one seems to be having a lot of action. Palace, Brighton. Let us watch the relegation 6-pointer now. I'm sure this game is going to be exciting for both teams, man. Still 1-1. Still no changes in the scorelines, guys. Still no changes in the scoreline ever since Nottingham Forest equalized. To Sangare. Aronson picks up the ball, loses out, man. By Sangare, Elliot Anderson, wonderful pass, man. Dwight crossed the ball with no conviction whatsoever. Nemcha has been fouled by Milankovic. Nope. No foul. Gibbs White. Ah, come on. Unable to combine with Igo Jesus. A free kick to Bournemouth. Actually, it's a free kick to Aston Villa. Sorry, it's Aston Villa. Aston Villa. Yellow card for who? For Senesi. The yellow card for Senesi, yeah? So actually it's not Senesi. Yeah, the serious foul on Buendia. He's trying to block him off. Yeah, Alex Jimenez has been booked for Bournemouth. So, yeah, so it's a free kick for Aston Villa in a very, very dangerous area. In fact, if they take this well, man, it's flying into the back of the net. There'll be no objection, man. This is actually flying to the back of the net. Come on, Buendia, let's see what you can do, man. Come on. Got this, man. That goal is so big, man. Bury that chance. Anyway, Buendia over the set piece for Aston Villa. Or Lucadin can also take the set piece. Buendia! Goal! I called it, man. Yes. Definitely. Free kicks from such a range, they always fly to the back of the net. So, Aston Villa have taken the lead, man. Aston Villa have taken the lead. Goal has been scored by Buendia. What a wonderful free kick, man. The keeper was completely wrong-sided. Yeah. Well placed, man. Well placed into the top corner. Also getting reports of another goal elsewhere, man. Let's switch over fast and see what's going on in the other game, man. Oh, Newcastle have also taken the lead, so Newcastle have also taken the lead against Brentford. So, goal has been scored by a man like Harvey Barnes. So, 1-0 to Newcastle. 1-0 to Newcastle. Goal has been scored by number 11, Barnes. So, at least the goals are beginning to stream in now. Only have one more game that has not produced a goal. This is Jacob Ramsey. This is goal scorer Barnes with the Dan Ban on the overlap. Ban into the box. What a wonderful cross. There's nobody who had anticipated the ball coming to the to the edge of the box. Should have anticipated that, man. Man. But that goal was kind of unfair on Brentford because it was against the run of play. Brentford have been on the attack against Newcastle, so it's kind of unfair. It's against the run of play, man. Come on. Give him a better pass. Jacob Ramsey to Voltemade. Now Dan Ban. This is Tonali. Avi Barnes. Yeah, man. Close him down. Yeah. Anyway, Brentford on the attack. Come on, Utara, man. Why are you having a very labored run, man? Why are you having a very labored run, man? Like he's already tired. It's only the 30th minute and he already looks gassed. So many top 4 contenders. Yeah. Like I said, 3 teams tied on 19 points, 3 other teams tied on 18 points. So definitely whoever wins their games moves up the table, man. In fact, let's see whether I can get the live table. Whether I can have a look at the live table. Apparently now the teams that can actually move up are losing because Bournemouth are losing to Aston Villa. Come on, what is Pope doing? He's Nick Pope, man. Nick Pope fella, man. Seriously, what the heck is he doing? He came out to punch that ball and he completely missed it, man. Rather, the punch was so weak. Hey, Nick Pope, man. You like living dangerously, eh? Anyway, it's another corner to Brentford. The Dango Utara with the box. Bruno Guimaraes. Anyway, we do, man. Coyote, you need to control that ball, man. Somebody's charging down at you, man. Nice. Man like Coyote, man. The coolest man on the pitch, man. Whoa. Took the ball down very well. So, let's see whether there's a goal in the Crystal Palace Brighton game. Still no goals, man. No goals, still 0-0. Oh. But this game is definitely not ending this way. I expect both teams to score, man. Because Brighton are very... Brighton do play a very expansive style of football. It leaves them kind of vulnerable at the back. Palace, man like Palace. Izayari, come on, much better pass, come on. Verbruggen, yeah, picks up the ball nicely, man. Kadioglu coming forward. Giorgio Ruta is Minte the shot blocked by what's the name of this guy? Forgotten his name. Yeah, Gomez is down for Brighton. I don't know what happened to him. He managed to get away from a few challenges, but seems like somebody may have taken him down. Immediately passed the ball and then went down. Or somebody poked his eye. But funny enough, he made like 4 more strides forward, and then just after he passed the ball, he went down. Seriously? If your vision was already impaired, then why did you continue running? So I'm saying some of these players, man, they are serious Alejandros, man. They are serious Alejandros. Minte into the box. Punched away by Henderson. Picked up by Welbeck. Welbeck into Kadioglu. Now with Gomez. To Baleba. Baleba into Mite on the far end. What is this Van Heck doing? So he just pushes Sarr to the ground, and just like that, he gives away a foul. Now that chance is gone. And actually, it looked promising for Brighton. It's funny. Was that Van Eyck? Yes, it was Van Eyck. This is Henderson kicks it long. Headed away by Mateta. Up again by Crystal Palace. Sorry, by Brighton. Yeah, anyway, guys, do make sure that like the video and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you are liking the video and subscribing to the channel. It's your first time here, excuse me, on the Vinskey Valor YouTube channel. And if you are a returning subscriber, do make sure that you like the video as well. This is Kadioglu coming forward for Brighton. Kadioglu switches the ball, wonderful switch. It is Minte into the box. Set it away, man. And that looked like a promising attack. Minte, don't foul Lama, don't foul him. Nice. You see, when you foul the player, you just get him out of jail. Picked up by Wharton. Yeah, foul by Ayari. So it's a free kick to Palace. Let's see what's going on in the Brentford Newcastle game. I don't know if Brentford have already equalized, because they are clearly beginning to pull a few strings, man. It's kind of been unfortunate for them, man. Yeah, so anyway, guys, do remember that later on we'll have the biggest game of the weekends be taking place at the Etihad. Manchester City versus Liverpool. In the previous years, this was the game to watch, man. Kayode doing Kayode things. Yeah, facts. Yep. This Kayode fella, man. This Kayode, man. See, this guy, man. But he's a good player. Got an awesome engine on him, because he's ever moving around from side to side, man. Always bumping forward. And always happy to defend, man. Aston Villa, yep, still leading 1-0 against Bournemouth. Seems like Bournemouth are unable to break down this team, this Aston Villa rearguard, man. Aston Villa's last performance, last game was against, the league was against Liverpool. It was a difficult game for them because Liverpool did dominate them from start to finish, man. Especially in the second half, Aston Villa could not even get a single sniff the ball. Buendia wins the ball back. Alex Scott loses out. This is Rogers. Rogers to the box. Cleared by Senesi. Zonana to Rogers. Morgan Rogers. Nice nutmeg. Onana with a shot. Goal! 2-0 to Aston Villa, man. 2-0 to Aston Villa, man. What a goal from Onana. Mamadou Onana with an awesome strike, man, into the bottom right-hand corner of Petrovic's goal, man. Just like that, the game is beginning to get away from Bournemouth. Yeah, they seem to be faltering in this game, man. Oh, what a shot from Onana. What a shot. This is Mamadou Onana, not Andre Onana. Andre Onana is a goalkeeper, man. Oh, what a shot, man. What a strike. Yeah, he flicked the ball to Rogers. Rogers, nutmeg on Scott. Then Onana with a shot right into the bottom corner. Yeah. What a wonderful play by Rogers, man. And Onana with an even better strike. Keeper had no chance. No chance for the goalkeeper, man. Onana took the ball in his stride. He just struck the ball into the bottom right-hand corner of the keeper's goal, man. Yep, so, yeah, Bournemouth, Bournemouth are beginning to falter, man. It's like their wheels are coming off. But this is always going to be a difficult period for them because they did play Man City last week. They lost 3-1. Even though they had the lion's share of possession, they had like over 55% possession, but they did lose on that day. Today they seem to be not wanting to keep the ball because Aston Villa having the lion's share of possession 64%, but it seems like today they are being outplayed, man. Fuck, I don't know. Let me check. There's actually a team that Bournemouth always plays awful against. Is it Aston Villa? It's a team that Bournemouth always struggles against. I don't know whether it's Aston Villa or who. Let me check. Head-to-head record. Because last year there's a team that beat Bournemouth. Was it Forest? It was a team that beat Bournemouth 5-0. What's the name of that team? Let me see if I can check a head-to-head record. Yeah, Aston Villa have always been having Bournemouth's number, man. Yeah, so last season, Aston Villa managed to win this game 1-0 at Vitality Stadium. And then in 2024, they drew 1-1 at Villa Park. The previous year, Aston Villa won 3-1. The year before that, they drew 2-2. The game before that one, Aston Villa actually won 3-0. So, yeah, Bournemouth, yeah, as you can see, their record against Aston Villa is awful. That's 3 defeats in 5. So, they don't have a very impressive record against Bournemouth. Oh, sorry, against Aston Villa. So, it's kind of hard for them to build any kind of momentum, especially since you might actually call this their bogey team. You might actually call Aston Villa their bogey team. The same way Chelsea are Tottenham's bogey team, especially now when Tottenham play at home. Because Chelsea do have Tottenham's number, man. In fact, they should actually change the name of that ground. They should no longer call it the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. They should call it Stamford Bridge 2.0. So that's another home ground for Chelsea. Chelsea have won their past five, is it four or five games against Spurs at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. They've actually won all four of them. The other season, they had actually beaten them 4-3. The other time, they beat them 4-1. Last season, they did beat them. Was it 2-0? Then this past week, the other weekend, they did beat them 1-0. So, the famous hunting ground. So, basically, that's just to say that if a team has got your number, do know that whatever you do, man, you have to make sure that your mental strength is in tip-top condition, because you might actually get blown away, man. Because some of these records do tend to continue. Remember, like yesterday, Tottenham against United. Tottenham had a very impressive record against United, but United were unable to get a victory in that game. Anyway, the Brentford game has gone into first half stoppage time, so we are gonna have 5 minutes of added time. So all games I think have approached stoppage time. Let me check. So Forest Leeds game gonna have 4 minutes of added time. So 4 minutes of added time. Then of course Crystal Palace Brighton game, we're gonna have 2 minutes of added time. So 2 minutes of added time in the game between Crystal Palace and Brighton. Why am I getting 5 minutes? Crystal Palace Brighton is 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Sorry, 2 minutes. 2 minutes. 2 minutes of added time. In fact, those 2 minutes are almost over. And then Brentford Newcastle. That's why you have 5 minutes. Yeah. To actually confuse the games. Please bear with me, man. Please bear with me. Aston Villa, Bournemouth, how many minutes of added time? Gonna have 7 minutes. 7 minutes from where? So Aston Villa, Bournemouth are gonna have 7 minutes of added time. 7 minutes. So at least all games are now into first half stoppage time. So which game is gonna let's go over to the Crystal Palace Brighton game. See whether this game is already at half time. Yep, that's half time. Crystal Palace Brighton, half time, 0-0. So neither team are unable to force the issue and break the deadlock. So Crystal Palace Brighton game is at half time. So anyway, Leeds, go over to the Leeds Forest game. We're deep into stoppage time now. A free kick for Leeds, be taken by Longstaff. Just try and sync these clocks. Yeah. What is Longstaff doing? Honestly, what are you doing? Honestly, are you concussed? Just gave away the ball like that, man. That is how that attack has fizzled out, just like that. Give the ball away. Now the attack is curtailed, man. Forward towards Igo Jesus, picked up by Gibbs White, into Sangare. Sangare is Murillo. Murillo is Nico Williams. Nico Williams. Yeah, man. Any other game that is going into halftime? Let us see. Any other game that is at halftime? Nope. Nope. So go over to the Brentford Newcastle game. So that the game is approaching halftime. The Forest Leeds game is having 1 more minute to play. Huh? And so is the Brentford Newcastle game. Yeah, Brentford have been unable to force the issue in this game. It's like Utara is so livid, man. Utara is so livid. So Brentford Newcastle also at halftime. So Brentford Newcastle game is now at halftime, and so is the Forest uh Leeds game. So only have 1 more game to play. One more game to get into halftime. That's the Aston Villa game versus Bournemouth. Let us see what is going on here. What is happening? Yeah, Bournemouth are already beating this game, man. They look so solid at the beginning of the season, but it seems like they may have fallen off the wagon completely. They may have fallen off the wagon. Their star man Semenyo, it seems like the past 4 or 5 games he's lost the plot, man. Unable to get any goals or assists. Things have become so peak and thick for him, man. Foul on Rogers. Foul on Rogers. Morgan Rogers. Guy took off his boot. He stepped on him and boot came off. Yeah, that's gotta be painful, huh? That is got to be painful, man. So Aston Villa game is also at halftime. So all the games are now at halftime, eh? All games are now at halftime. So anyway, the games have not been so bad, man. At least they've managed to see Bournemouth in this game, man. Non-existent, completely non-existent, man. In fact, they are playing poorly. They are playing poor. I don't know why they came into this game and the way they had their tails up. The game against Man City. Somebody could have said that they had played Man City in certain periods of the game, but it seems like maybe that loss kind of shook them. Or is it that whatever's messing them up is the record against Aston Villa? Because, like I said earlier, the previous games they have lost 3 out of the past 5 meetings with Aston Villa. So that does come into play because we keep losing to the same opposition for long. It also now becomes a psychological thing because you might even go into game expecting to lose. Maybe that is what's going on here. Maybe they have come into this game expecting that they're officially gonna drop points. Maybe that's the reason why they are not playing at all. Because Bournemouth has been a team that has been destroying teams this season, man. In fact, they have been very impressive, man. Very, very impressive. Right from the first game against Liverpool at the beginning of the season. Somebody would have thought that they were gonna keep the fire, but unfortunately, seems like they may have fallen off the wagon. Because let me see whether I can get their recent record. Yeah, because last week, like I said, last week they lost to City, and City played the complete transition game. And in fact, in that game, City were completely playing on the transition. City did not care about keeping the ball. They were just like, you know what? We don't care about the ball, man. Because was a chance, man. Because Bournemouth were kind of rattled. Because in fact, City did score one. Then Brighton, Bournemouth equalized, but they were unable to stay to like build up momentum because they were actually playing a very, very high line. In fact, the second goal that they conceded was because Haaland actually ran clean through from just a few meters away from the center circle now into Brighton's defensive half because they are completely got done over by the transition football. And now today, now when they are playing a team that has had their number in recent seasons, so can clearly see that the record does come into play. Because the way they are playing today, somebody might think like they had a game in midweek. Let me check their record again. Brighton recent games. Not Brighton. Why do I keep saying Brighton? Bournemouth. I mean Bournemouth. Sorry, guys. I've been saying Brighton. I'm sorry. So, their form has not been bad. They drew 2-2 with Leeds. Beat Fulham 3-1. Drew 3-3 with Palace. Then beat Forest 2-0. But the Man City game is where they were. The best chances actually fell to City. In fact, in that game, City had a very high XG because of the one number of chances that City are creating because of playing on the counter, which is something that you rarely hear of a City team because City do not play on the counter. City is the kind of team that likes to dominate possession. But as I was discussing this afternoon with my friend right here on the chat, it's called Musioki Maweu. Yeah, City kind of seem to have changed their style of play in this season. They are not intent on keeping the ball as they were in previous seasons. Nowadays, they are just like, you know what? If the opposition team is going to have most of the ball, we don't care, man. All we care about is putting the ball in the back of the net. Because in recent games, City have been, rather in recent seasons, you can count on City to dominate possession from start to finish. But it could also be that maybe they are missing a dependable defensive midfielder in Rodri. But I don't expect Rodri to come back strong because once you recover from an ACL injury, you kind of find it hard to go back to your level, man, because an ACL injury is not an easy thing to overcome. It's definitely not an easy thing to overcome. Yeah, so anyway, guys, let me show you the halftime stats of the games that you are featuring today. So starting with Aston Villa, Bournemouth, as you can see, the game was kind of dead up until the Buendia goal. The game was kind of dead. In fact, there wasn't much happening. Bournemouth had started way strongly, but unfortunately, it could not build up on that. Then, as you can see here, the XG is also quite high. It's actually level with Aston Villa's XG. It's just that Aston Villa have been clinical. Let me check the stats. As far as the stats are concerned, total shots for Aston Villa 9, 5 shots on target. To Bournemouth 5 shots and just 2 on target. Big chances 1 apiece. Big chances means 1 apiece. Yeah, as you can see from this, 146% 146 rather passes completed for Aston Villa. Can clearly see that they are dominating play. For Bournemouth, as you can see right here, only 103 completed passes. 103. So poor. That is such a poor return of a Bournemouth team that lives to keep the ball. That is such a poor return, man. XG, at least I've already discussed this. Yeah, so in highest rating, of course, it's Buendia and Onana. Buendia, like Buendia 8, Onana and McGinn. Yeah. But at least Aston Villa were due a wonderful performance, especially since I think is it in the Europa League they did draw rather with which team was it? Forgot the name of that. But yeah, Aston Villa clearly want to pick up points in that game. As for the Brentford Newcastle game, as you can see, yeah, Brentford were clearly bossing things earlier on, but it doesn't really mean that they were creating serious chances. And then Newcastle, just a chance that they had, they put a ball into the net, man. Just like that against the run of play. As you can see on the start side, Newcastle have only had 2 shots with 1 shot on target, and that was actually the big chance for Harvey Barnes. So Newcastle seemed to be very clinical in this game. Then, of course, Brentford, 5 shots with 1 shot on target. No big chance. Maybe, yeah, Brentford's also, weapon also comes from set pieces. Remember, this team is also very good from set pieces. So, don't rule them out, man. Do not rule them out. Crystal Palace, Brighton, yep. It's been all Palace. Sorry, all Brighton in that game, as you can see. Sorry, not Bright in terms of possession, but according to chances, or as far as the chances are concerned, pretty much even. As you can see, it's more or less you attack, I attack, you attack, I attack. You do me, I do you. You attack me, I also go on the attack, man. So, it's actually a good game to watch, man. I was actually following it for some time. So, as far as the stats are concerned, let me check the stats. For ball possession, 41%, Crystal Palace, Brighton, 59%. Yeah, so as for total shots, as you can see, Palace, 5 shots, 1 on target. For Brighton, 4 shots, 2 on target, 1 big chance. So, not much is happening in that game. But as far as the chances are concerned, they are far few between. But at the same time, as you can see, both teams are intending on attacking each other. As Nottingham Forest versus Leeds is a very, very balanced game in terms of possession. Look at that. 51 to 49. But in terms of chances created, total shots 10 for Forest, 1 for Leeds, 4 on target, 1 for on target for Leeds. So that's why people say that you should watch the game is in its entirety. Don't just follow XG or ball possession, because you see in this game, the ball possession does not tell you the whole picture. Leeds have actually just scored with their only shot on goal. Just like that, man. At least Forest were able to equalize. So, anyway, games will be resuming in a few. Games will be resuming in a few. Because apart from the Crystal Palace game, the other games have not yet kicked off. So the Crystal Palace game is kicked off for the second half. So we can watch this for some time as we wait for the rest to kick off for the second half. So Minte into the box. Chance. That was a chance for Brighton, huh? Chris Dunk with the header. And this is actually a good game. I like this game. This is actually a good. This is actually a good game. Trying to sync the clocks that we go together. Yeah, so Palace game with Brighton has already kicked off for the second half. So yeah, the other games still at halftime because they had a bit of lengthy stoppages. So stoppage time, those games was kind of long. So this is Van Heck. Van Heck into Lewis Dunk. Dunk into Kadioglu. Kadioglu. Wonderful pass into Ruta. Waifa. This is Minte. Unable to find Gomez. Yeah, Gomez was sneaking in at the back post. Gomez was sneaking in at the back post. Still in the wrong tab. This is Jefferson Lama. It's forced back. So the Brentford game has also kicked off for the second half. So Newcastle Brentford has also kicked off for the second half. So gonna keep an eye on that game. So Mateta versus Wifer. Man like Mateta. So a sneak peek at the Brentford Newcastle game. See, Pop had another save or what? The shot straight at Pope. He saved with his feet, man. He saved the ball with his feet. That's actually been going on for some time. Let's just make sure we sync the clocks. Very important to sync the clocks, man. The other games also kicked off. Yep. Yeah, the other games has also kicked off for the second half. So all games are back underway for the second half. So Forest leads. Time in this game. Let's see. Is Aronson blocked off by Go Williams. So at least all games have now officially kicked off for the second half. So go and check. Just make sure we sync the clocks, man. Sync the game clocks to the match clocks, man. That we are not out of sync. So corner to Bournemouth, Corner to Bournemouth. The box cleared away. Back into the box. Cleared by Onana. Mm-hmm. So Aston Villa on the attack. Locked off. So at least all games are now back underway. So we've ensured that our game clock is perfectly in sync with the match clocks. So this is Aston Villa on the attack. Led by Senesi, Evan Nilsson, poor header. Back with Martinez. Martinez with the hoofball forward. By Camara. Nice turn by Camara. Was fouled by Tyler Adams. Yeah, Brentford are clearly doing everything in their power, man, to get a goal. Clearly doing everything in their power to get a goal, man. Damsgaard. By Tonali. This is Jacob Ramsey. Jacob Ramsey. Jacob Ramsey. Closed down by 3 players, man. It took 3 players to dispossess him. Got Thiago. Nothing wrong with that, man. It's a man's game. Get up. A contact sport. Tonali. Well played by Bruno G. This is Harvey Barnes. Harvey Barnes inside. Harvey Barnes. Ah! The pullback. The cutback rather. For no one, Maze. Voltemado was already in the 6-yard box. Nice tackle by Igor Jesus. That was a wonderful chance for Newcastle to double their lead. Here's Shada. Damsgaard loses out. Jacob Ramsey. Nice play from Ramsey. Supported well by Barnes. He is now Barn to Botman. Botman into Pope. Well played, man. Well played by Newcastle. Got themselves out of a jam. Coyote with the chest down. Come on, Damsgaard. Well, anticipate the bounce. Tonali coming forward. This is Bruno G. Bruno G loses out, man. Henderson wanting to go long. Think not to do so. Yamo look. Anyway, guys, do make sure that you are liking the video and subscribing to the channel if you are not already subscribed. Collins. Utara, come on. You should see that run. Come on, give a much better pass. Sometimes you may want to blame the player who's making the run, but sometimes the pass is not that good, man. So the player will have to do a lot to make it a good pass to him in behind. Yamoluk, just give the ball away to Ramsey. This is Trippier. Tonali. Bruno G. This is Jacob Murphy. Ini Bruno G. Murphy. Where's the support? Tonali. This is Trippier. Trippier loses out, man. Anyway, guys, do make sure that you're liking the video and subscribing to the channel if you're not already subscribed. It's your first time here on the channel. Do make sure that you like the video and subscribe to the channel. Yeah, so Shada, is that a foul? Look like he just went down, huh? Unimpeded at all. But I don't know why he had to go down, huh? And of course, sometimes these players are smart. Not really sometimes, but whenever they run into blind alleys, they just go down because they know the referee might give them a benefit of the doubt and a blow for a foul. Is Damsgaard. This is Utara. Utara taking on Ban. Utara into the box. Cleared by Tiao. Yeah, the ball was crossed into Thiago. Igor Thiago. Yeah, nice run from Utara. Yeah, the beating of Dan Ban. Dan Ban is called Daddy Long Legs. Daddy Long Legs, man. This guy is so tall, man. It's a long throw for Brentford, eh? Coyote, of course. On long throw duty. Coyote into the box. Punched away by Pop. Goal! Kevin Shada. Yep. Keith Andrews, man, and his Brentford team strike again from set pieces. What a goal, man. Is that another mistake from Nick Pope? I think it was, eh? He came out to punch the ball, but he got nowhere near it. And then the ball was flicked. And then Shada was just inside the 6-yard box and just headed the ball into an unguarded net. Ah, yeah. Wonderful finish from Shada, man. What a wonderful finish from Kevin Shada, man. It's actually Botman who flicked the ball, huh? Botman flicked the ball, and then Shada managed just to looping header, man. Just like that. Score is now 1-1. Goal for Brentford, 1-1. These long throws, man. In fact, we were even discussing it earlier on, man. Musoki, if you're still there, man, you see the way Brentford are so good from set pieces, man. They always score a set piece goal, man. Always doing the long throws. Always doing the long throws. If they fail, they try again. If they fail, they keep at it until it works. So you can officially call them set piece FC, man. Yep. Coyote Rocket. You see, man, that ball was just hurled into the box. In fact, it was so close to the keeper, you might actually think it's a corner. Brentford. Hey, this team, man. This is Jacob Murphy. Murphy blocked by Yamolok. Now Damsgaard on the attack. It's 3 versus 3. Damsgaard into Utara. Utara. Come on, Utara. Should do a whole lot better. This game seems to be opening up, man. Coyote Rockets, man. Hey, this guy, man. This guy. I think maybe his long throw ability is maybe 20 out of 20, man. Because the way this guy hurls that ball into the box, it's like a cross that is just coming straight at you, straight at the keeper into the 6-yard box, man. So, defending against such a long throw, man, it's difficult. Pope, up and over, man. Yeah, Pope just clears the ball like that. Brentford. I like it, man. You can never rule them out, man. But anyway, on the balance of play, it's fully deserved because Newcastle's goal was against the run of play. Newcastle's goal was against the run of play, man. Yeah, Igo Jesus, Shada, get up. Picked up by Botman into Dan Ban. Oh my goodness. Seems like when guys go out, they do come up do come back with the new stuff. New buckets. All the likes, man. I don't know what's going on. Ah, man. Games have been exciting, man. Man like Coyote, man. Musioki. Yeah, we were just having that discussion this afternoon, man. Yeah. No sooner we discussed it than Brentford scored by virtue of that scene, man. It's like spending these long throws, man. Is it Igo Jesus? Sorry, Igo Thiago. This is Utara. Utara into the box. Was he fouled? Was he fouled? Utara. Okay, what's going on? He seems to have been fouled, man. He's gonna pick up a yellow card. Tadai from Utara, man. Okay, I don't know. Maybe they need to review that, eh? But Utara is not appealing for anything, eh? It seems like he knows that he did dive, eh? Let's see if it goes to VAR, what's gonna happen. Utara. A very slight touch, man. Might just be exaggerating, eh? Ah, I didn't touch him. Danban did not touch him at all. So, I don't know what he was trying to do there. Honestly, I do not know what he was trying to do there. Exactly as we imagined it. Yeah, facts. Exactly. We just talked about it, man. This guy, man, his long throw ability, man. Yeah, it's like a 20 out of 20. Because, in football, they do, especially for these technical attributes, mental attributes, physical attributes, they do rate them out of 20. So for Coyote long throw ability is actually a 20 out of 20, man. Because when that guy hurls that ball into the box, yep, they look at these, they look at stands, eh? Because Utara was not fouled by Dan Ban, eh? But if you look at it from that angle, he seems to have got him on the right toe. But in your VR, I've deemed it not a clear and obvious error. So Utara is booked for diving. Dango Utara is booked for diving. Still no changes in the other scores, huh? Hey, no changes, man. Eddie Howe, what are you doing? Eddie Howe has also been booked, huh? Eddie Howe has also been booked, man. So it wasn't Eddie Howe. So it wasn't Eddie Howe. It was one of the guys, all the guys on the technical bench for Brentford. It's actually O'Connor. I don't know who O'Connor is. O'Connor is, I don't know whether the set piece coach or just a coach. And his ball is now with Trippier. It's Tiao into Voltemade. Voltemade. This is Bruno G. Tonali into Trippier. Trippier. Trippier, did he foul Shada? Come on, Trippier. You're going to get a yellow card for that, eh? Yeah, he's lucky. Lucky to have escaped without a yellow card. He's clearly lucky, eh? I know there's the need to retaliate, especially since they were denied, in their eyes, they seem to have been denied a clear penalty. Yep. Igo Thiago! Oh, what a shot! An even better save from Nick Pope. I've been at this game for the past 10 minutes, man. In fact, I've not even glanced over to the other games, man. Because this game is the one that seems to be having all the action, eh? What a shot from Thiago, eh? Nick Pope had to tip it over the bar. Anyway, guys, do make sure that you like the video and subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. If it's your first time here on the channel, do make sure you support the channel by subscribing and, of course, liking this particular video. Tara into the box, picked up by Pope. And also, if you are a returning subscriber, support the channel as well, man. Yeah, by liking the video. Yeah, because I've been unable to build any kind of momentum in the second half. I haven't seen them create any chance. Other than the one that Barnes went to the ball and did a cutback to no one in particular, man. Is Bruno G. Bruno G in the box. Oh, nice play. Jacob Murphy. Wonderful play from Newcastle. Wonderful move, man. Wonderful move. Like give and goes, man. Give and goes, man. Nice. Cross to no one in particular, man. Coyote with the clearance. So it's now a long throw opportunity for Newcastle. Don't know whether they have the kind of ability as they actually okay. Ball almost fell for Voltemade. Shada trying to get out. Picked up by Botman. Hey Shada, take it easy, man. Picked up by Tiao. Is now Jacob Murphy. Trippier. Tonali. Back to Trippier. Tiao. This is Botman. Back to Tiao. Trippier. Jacob Murphy. Jacob Murphy into Harvey Barnes. Shot over the bar. Nice technique, though. Nice technique. Nice technique, man. Let's go over to the Aston Villa Bournemouth game. Let's see what's going on here, man. Let us see what's going on here, man. What's going on here? There might be a penalty for Bournemouth. Let's have a look at that. Oh, man. Rogers. Rogers with the handball. This is going to be a penalty. This is going to be a penalty for Bournemouth, eh? Of course, we are going to look at it, eh? Yep, the penalty has been given, eh? They're just waiting for VAR to confirm it, eh? Yep, Rogers. I handled the ball, eh? Clearly handled the ball. So, seems like it's Semenyo who's now on a penalty taking duty for Bournemouth, eh? Honestly. Doesn't seem confident, eh? I will not be surprised if he misses this because Martinez is very good at saving penalties, eh? So, it's Semenyo versus Martinez. Penalty to Bournemouth. Semenyo, given the green light from the referee. Semenyo. Come on. Seriously. Semenyo saved! I told you. Martinez is good at stopping penalties, man. Penalty has been saved, man. So poor penalty from Semenyo. Poor penalty. Poor man. Martinez had his number. Yeah. Missed opportunity by Bournemouth, man. They had the chance of getting back into this game. And they blew it. They just blew it, man. Ah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I told you, he didn't look confident. I don't know why Semenyo is taking penalties. He's not good at taking penalties. He's not. I've never seen him being a dependable player taking penalties. I've never seen him being reliable from the spot. Oh, wow. Forest have actually taken the lead against Leeds. So, goal has been scored by Morgan Gibbs White. So, it's 2-1 to Forest. 2-1 to Nottingham Forest, man. 2-1 to Forest. Yeah, Forest have turned the game on its head there. They have clearly turned the game on its head. So, Leeds are behind yet again. Crystal Palace, Brighton. I don't know what's going on in this game. Still at 0-0. Let's see. Yeah, still 0-0. Ah, yeah, this game, man. Like neither team has been able to break down the other's resilience in defense. I think this one is gonna end this way. Let's go back to the Brentford Newcastle game. That's where we had a lot of action. So, yeah, for those guys in there that play fantasy, and I'm sure many of you do, you have Semenyo in your team, so he's headed for a 0-pointer. Because if you do miss a penalty, it's a -2 score. And since he was already on a score of 2, means that he loses all his points. So he's going to end up with 0. 0 points for Semenyo, man. Unless he gets a goal in the final stages of that game. But if you miss a penalty, you don't get that many chances. Because if Bournemouth do get another penalty, I'm sure it's Clivert who's going to take it. Is Clivert still on the pitch? I don't know whether Clivert is still on the pitch. Oh, Dan Barn. What did he do? It's a penalty to Brentford. Penalty to Brentford. My goodness. Dango Utara has been at it yet again, man. He has clearly unsettled Dan Barn on that far end, and Dan Barn swung a leg. He caught Utara, but we're gonna see a replay. But Barn is not complaining. In fact, it's Dan Barn's second yellow, so Barnes is off. So Dan Barn is off. It's a second yellow card for Dan Barn. So Newcastle are down to 10 men. What really happened there? Yeah, Dan Barn let the ball bounce. Then he just kicked at Utara in the box. And just like that, he's been given a red card. Yep. Yeah, so even though he's pleading for his innocence, he did kick him, huh? Yeah, it's a penalty. Penalty to Brighton or Brentford, Brentford. Yep. He knew that he was gonna get his matching orders, So just waiting for VAR to review it, And let's see. I don't know that VAR are gonna, because they've already intervened. Let's see what VAR say. Let us see what they say. The referee has already called it, so I don't think VAR are going to overrule his decision, Yeah, penalty confirmed, And the red card for Barnes does indeed stand, So Damsgaard's gonna take the penalty. Seems like he's gonna give the ball to someone. Is he gonna give the ball to Thiago or who? Yep. It's Thiago who's been given the ball, so I don't know what's going on here. don't know what Pope is doing, eh? Yeah, Pope is trying to... What's he trying to do? Okay, what's going on? Has Pope been given a red card as well, or what? Is he unable to continue? What's going on here? So it seems like Ramsdale is getting ready to come on for Newcastle. Yeah, it seems like is Pope injured or what? Okay. He seems to be moving okay, so I don't know what's going on. Eh? Is he injured or what? Yeah, Pope has been taken off. Eh? Yeah, Pope has been taken off, man. I think he's injured. I think Nick Pope is injured. Eh? So Newcastle are making 4 changes at once, man. Yeah, so yeah, Nick Pope is injured. So Nick Pope is coming off. It's coming off for Newcastle to be replaced by Ramsdale. Don't know whether that's a hamstring or what. Eh? Of course, as soon as Ramsdale gets onto the pitch and the play resumes, his first act will be to try and keep out Brentford's penalty. Yeah, so Pope is injured, so Ramsdale is the one coming on. Eh? Also, Elanga is also coming on. So I can see Lewis Hall is coming on. Barnes is coming off for Lewis Hall. So Barnes is coming off for Lewis Hall is being sacrificed. So Lewis Hall has come on to replace Dan Barn. Jacob Murphy off to be replaced by Elanga. Of Tonali, who's Tonali's replacement, Joe Willock. So changes for Newcastle. They made 4 changes at once. Eh? Ramsdale, Hall, Willock, and Elanga coming on for Newcastle. So let us watch this penalty first from Brentford. Eh? Let's see what Igor Thiago is gonna do, man. Igor Thiago, the man who looks like Mbuemo, man, because of the beard. So Igor Thiago versus Ramsdale. That goal is so big, man. Why do you guys miss penalties, man? Igor Thiago versus Ramsdale. Igor Thiago, Igor Thiago, Igor Thiago, go! Igor Thiago, man. Guy who got the brace against United, eh? It's got a penalty, yeah? Scored the penalty, man. So it's 2-1 to Brentford. 2-1 to Brentford. Yeah, he sent Ramsdale the wrong way, huh? He sent Ramsdale the long guy. Wrong way, man. Wrong way. Wrong way. Yeah. Yeah, so it's 2-1 to Newcastle. Sorry, to Brentford. What has been scored by Thiago. Oh, a third goal for Aston Villa. Wow. Aston Villa have scored a third goal, nah? Against Bournemouth, eh? Bournemouth being put to the sword, man. What a goal, man. Ross Barkley with a goal for Aston Villa. So it's 3-0. 3-0 to Aston Villa, man. Yeah, Bournemouth are dead and buried now. Ross Barkley with an immediate impact, eh? just came onto the pitch and immediately scored a goal. He just came on, man, for Aston Villa and he scored, man. Off a Luca Dean corner. So, at least now all the scores have been updated. So, Aston Villa have scored a third goal. Brentford have scored a second goal against Newcastle. Crystal Palace, Brighton game still at 0-0. And of course, Nottingham Forest currently leading Leeds by 2-1. So, anyway, this game is pretty much over now, eh? It's done. It's done for Bournemouth. They are so done, man. They are so done. It's been a very, very poor performance from Bournemouth, eh? Yeah, you know how Kama strikes, eh? You miss a penalty, chances are you're gonna concede another goal. Thiago never saw the run from Utara. Coyote to Utara. Utara runs the ball out of play. Don't know whether those changes for Newcastle are gonna do anything, eh? Yeah, idea trying to rally them, huh? Yeah, Newcastle, man. It's like they have been Newcastle are currently sitting 2 points above the relegation zone. Eh? They might be in 14th, but they are currently sitting 2 points above the relegation zone. Like it's going from bad to worse for them. Huh? Because Newcastle had a very impressive away record. Eh? At some point, had actually won. They were actually unbeaten away from home. But ever since they lost to West Ham last week, yeah, it seems like they are headed for another defeat today as well. Oh, what is Elanga doing? Seriously. What is Elanga doing? So the current league table as it stands, Forest will just stay in 19th position, but will move on to 9 points, just 2 points behind Leeds and 1 point behind Burnley and West Ham. Newcastle, because they're currently losing, they're actually slipping to 14th position on 12 points, just 2 points above the relegation zone. Aston Villa are going above United, moving into 7th spot because the win against Bournemouth. This is Thiago tackled, man. Thiago, man. And Brentford with their victory, they're moving clear of the relegation zone, moving to 16 points. Crystal Palace and Brighton playing to a 0-0 draw, so they don't really move. So Janelt coming on for Janelt and Jensen about to come on for Brentford. So anyway, don't forget, guys, that later on we have the big game. That's Man City versus Liverpool. So Damsgaard and Yamoluk have been taken off to be replaced by Jensen and Janelt. So it's Man City versus Liverpool will be starting at 19:30 or 7:30 p.m. East African time. So let's see how those two teams are gonna play today. Eh? Personally, I predict a victory for Liverpool, maybe a 3-2, because Liverpool seem to be way in control of games nowadays, rather recently, than Man City. With all by Jacob Ramsey. Don't worry. I'll tell you guys the lineups soon as we start the City versus Liverpool game, because I've seen some surprises in the starting lineup, and I'm wondering what is the manager doing, honestly. What is he doing, man? Thiago, come on, much better pass. Much better pass. Anyway, let's see what's going on in the other games. Aston Villa, Bournemouth, this one's over. In fact, I'll not be surprised if there's another goal here because Bournemouth have completely lost their heads. Bournemouth have lost their heads, man. Yeah, the Palace Brighton game is still at 0-0, so not much is happening in that game. 4-0! Oh, God. And I just said it, man. Bournemouth! Bournemouth have considered a fourth goal, man. Oh, man. It is sheer capitulation, man. Oh, yeah. Who has scored the goal? The goal has been scored by Marlon, man. Yeah, he scored with his heels, man. So, it's 4-0 to Aston Villa. 4-0 to Aston Villa, man. Goal has been scored by Marlon. Yeah. Bournemouth, huh? Hey, Bournemouth. Feel sorry for them, man. Honestly, feel sorry for them. And then Ariola, man. What is he even saying? Let me just check the stats. Yeah, Bournemouth did manage to at least pull themselves out of the gutter. At least in the second half, it was a much better performance. But the game was already won from the first half. So, anyway, are they going to consider fifth goal? Who knows? Who knows, man? Who know? The corner to Newcastle be taken by a man like Kieran Trippier. Trippier into the box, cleared by Utara, back to Trippier. He recycles it into the box, cleared by Thiago. Pass Jacob Ramsey into the box, cleared by Thiago, punched away by Keller. I don't know why he didn't want to catch it. Yeah, Coyote has been given a yellow card for what? Oh, that was a bad challenge. Bad challenge on, was it Gimares or Elanga? And it's a long throw for opportunity for Newcastle, but they take it short. It's now Lewis Hall. Lewis Hall loses out, but he wins the ball back. It's now Elanga. He's Trippier into Elanga. Back to Trippier. Trippier into the box. Led away by Van der Berg. As far as Trippier. Yeah. Come on. Much better pass into Elanga. Is Lewis Hall. Why is Lewis Hall playing as a centre back? Jacob Ramsey. It's because Botman has actually gone forward. It's Gimares. Lewis Hall. Ramsey. Gimares. Gimares into the box. Safe hands from Kelleher. Anyway, guys, do make sure that you like the video and subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. Let's get to the latter stages of all these games. This is Utara. Able to find Igor. This is How the hoofball forward. By Thiago into Jensen, Shada. Rico Henry into Shada. Shada just gives the ball away. But Voltemade is unable to control the ball, man. Man like Voltemade. Yeah, Brentford just want to see this game out now, huh? And how many minutes do we have in the Palace game? Let me see. Palace game. We have 3 minutes of added time. 3 minutes of added time in the Palace game, eh? So, sorry, 7 minutes. Sorry. 7 minutes. Where's the Palace game? Yeah, 7 minutes. So, the Newcastle game, we're going to have 11 minutes. 11 minutes, man. Jesus, man. Game is going to take us beyond 7 p.m., man. Seriously? Yeah, so Crystal Palace, Brighton, to stoppage time. Yeah, Bournemouth versus Aston Villa. Yeah, game is not at half time, or rather in stoppage time. Forest versus Leeds. Forest versus Leeds is now into stoppage time. We're gonna have 6 minutes. 6 minutes. Yep. Nottingham Forest. Let's see. Last few stages of this game now. Hiya, Forest Leeds. What's going on here now? Oh, 3-1. Wow. Scored? Who scored for Forest? It Elliot Anderson. So it's 3-1 to Forest, eh? 3-1 to Forest. The penalty by Elliot Anderson. Took the keeper the wrong way, man. Completely wrong way. So it's 3-1. 3-1 to Forest against Leeds, eh? So Aston Villa, Bournemouth game, gonna have 4 minutes of added time. 4 minutes. Thomas Farker, oh my goodness. What's happening to you, man? Anyway, seems it's been a very poor performance from Leeds, huh? They really do much. Don't think they did. Let me check the stats even as the game winds up. Check the stats. Hutchinson shot blocked. Yates. So yeah, Leeds have had the lion's share of possession, but the better chances have fallen to Forest. It seems like Sean Dyche been the mastermind of another brilliant performance from his team, man. Followed it up. Whether he's followed the performance that he had against Manchester United, when they should have won that game, but they could not see it out. So, but at least he's managed to get a victory in this game, eh? Something that was had eluded Forest for such a long time. And with that, they actually Like I said, they don't climb out of the bottom three, but at least they close the gap to the teams above them. At least they have closed the gap to West Ham, Fulham, and Newcastle, and also Leeds as well. Anyway, there's so much. Oh my God, 3-1, 3-1 to Brentford, man. It's Igor Thiago again with another brace. Igor Thiago, man, with another goal, man. Eesh. Ah, nice. Let me see the replay of that goal, man. Yeah, Keith Andrews is so happy, man. And it's against 10 men anyway. Nico Henry picked up by Jensen. And then oh, what was Botman doing, honestly? What was Botman doing? Concentration, man. He did not see that Thiago was on his shoulder, man. And as he's trying to get back, Thiago with the easiest of finishes, through the legs of Ramsdale. Yeah, so that was a gift. That was a gift. That was a gift, man. Anyway, Crystal Palace Brighton game has officially ended, man. Game has ended. Game has ended. So games ends at 0-0. Aston Villa Bournemouth game is also over. Aston Villa have put Bournemouth to the sword, man. They have put Bournemouth to the sword, man. So only two games are remaining, uh Forest Leeds and Brentford Newcastle. So this Newcastle game have like 4 more minutes, It's gonna take us past 7 p.m. This is Shada. Shada coming forward. Was it fouled by Trippier? It's gonna be a yellow card for Trippier. Yellow card for Trippier, man. Trippier, you pulled him back, man. Clearly pulled him back. Anyway, guys, do make sure that you are liking the video and subscribing to the channel. It's your first time here on the Vinskey Valor YouTube channel. Make sure you smash a like on the video and subscribe to the channel. If you are a returning subscriber, do make sure that you support the channel by liking the video. Cross into the box! Oh, what a save from Ramsdale! Almost a fourth goal for Brentford. Whoa! He's Henderson, Coyote into the box. Headed away by Tiao. Yeah. I'm just gonna see this off now, Forest Leeds now also officially over. So Forest have gotten the victory over Leeds, coming from behind to win 3-1. Goals from Sangare, Gibbs White, and Elliot Anderson. Elanga trying to launch a counter for Newcastle. Loses out. Loses out. Yeah, Newcastle seem to be struggling this season, Is Igor Thiago. Igor Thiago. Ah, bad pass. Bad pass. So, only have one more game to go now, Because the Newcastle game is still being played, But I don't expect Newcastle to do anything now, In fact, it's Brentford are the ones who are on the attack. Rico Henry into the box, cleared away. So Henderson is Collins. That's actually Van de Bag rather. Collins. Now Henderson. It seems like the Bees Brentford uh, have a very impressive home record. This will actually be their third victory at home in as many games. Remember, their last home game they managed to beat Liverpool. This is Rico Henry to the box. Wonderful block by Tiao, man. Wonderful block from Tiao. Come on, referee, blow the whistle, huh? He was not offside. He was not offside. But did the assistant referee raise his flag? No, he did not. He did not raise his flag. The corner to Brentford. Another set piece opportunity. Are they going to score a fourth goal? Let's see. The box. Ah! Oh, that was close. What really happened there, man? What really happened there? Andrews. Yeah, kicked forward. Yep. That's the final whistle. Game over. Game is officially over, man. Over. Game is officially over. Newcastle also been put to the sword, man. That is back-to-back losses by 3 goals, man. Their last game against West Ham, they did lose, was it? Yeah, 3-2. Today they have lost 3-1 to Brentford. Yeah, Newcastle just sliding down and down the table, huh? They are just 2 points above the relegation zone now, huh? It's gonna get serious for them quite fast, huh? It's gonna get serious for them very, very fast. Anyway, thank you so much, guys, for being part of this watch along. At least been quite an epic 5 p.m. PM games watch along since 5 p.m. the game started. You can see the scores right there. Newcastle, very poor performance from them. Bournemouth put to the sword by Aston Villa. Semenyo missed a penalty at 2-0. Not have made any difference anyway. Put to the sword, man. Destroyed, man. That is now Bournemouth's fourth defeat in 6 games against Aston Villa. Crystal Palace playing out a 0-0 draw against Brighton, and Nottingham Forest coming from behind to beat Leeds United. So at least Forest currently they jump above. Actually, they did not move any position. They just close the gap to the teams that are currently in 18th and 17th position. And as you just witnessed, Brentford getting the victory over Newcastle. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for being part of this. As always, if you're gonna come across this stream after it has ended, make sure that you like the video. And if you are you have not subscribed to the channel, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Let us just get a small breather as we prepare for the game of the weekend. Manchester City versus Liverpool, that will be kicking off in right around 25 minutes time. Anyway, see you in the next video, guys. Do take care until the next video. Peace.